Do you want to improve your daily English conversation skills? If so, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to see some basic everyday English expressions. Those helpful phrases and sentences can really make a difference in your communication. First, get subscribed to our channel so that you benefit from our videos. Thank you in advance. By the way, these expressions can unlock the door to more natural, fluid conversations and allow you to express yourself with greater ease and confidence. Whether you're chatting with friends at a cafe or discussing a project in a professional setting, these phrases will come in handy. Imagine being able to handle any situation with poise and clarity, simply by using the right words. That's the power of mastering everyday English expressions. So let's get started. Well, let's start with the most commonly used greetings and introductory expressions. First famous expression is, "How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you?" This expression is used to show concern for the other person's well-being. It's often used at the beginning of a conversation, whether you're talking to a friend or meeting someone for the first time. You can answer this question by saying, "I'm doing very well, thank you." And you? "I'm doing very well, thank you." And you? "I'm doing very well, thank you." And you? Or "I'm fine, thank you, I'm fine, thank you, I'm fine, thank you." Next expression is "nice to meet you." Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You can respond by saying, "Nice to meet you too, nice to meet you, too nice to meet you too," or "I'm pleased to meet you too, I'm pleased to meet you too, I'm pleased to meet you too." This phrase is used when you're introduced to someone new. It's a polite way to acknowledge the introduction and express your pleasure at making their acquaintance. Another expression is, "What's your name?" This is a question to ask when you want to know someone's name. Remember to use a friendly tone to make the other person comfortable. Conversations aren't just about introductions, it's also about expressing your thoughts and feelings. But how do we say it in English? The first expression you can use when you want to express what you think about a topic. You can say, I think. For example, "I think this movie is fantastic." It's a simple yet powerful way to share your thoughts. What about your feelings? Well, we can use the phrase, I feel like. For instance, "I feel like it's going to rain today." This phrase helps you express more than just emotions. It can also express thoughts and predictions. And then there's "in my opinion." For example, "In my opinion, reading books is more beneficial than watching TV." In my opinion, reading books is more beneficial than watching TV. In my opinion, reading books is more beneficial than watching TV. This phrase is perfect when you want to express your personal view on a matter, especially in a debate or discussion. So there you have it. 3 simple yet effective phrases to express your thoughts and feelings. Now, you can share your thoughts and feelings effectively in English. In daily life, we often need to ask for information. So, what are some common English phrases for this? Let's delve right in. A phrase you'll frequently encounter is, "Can you tell me? Can you tell me? Can you tell me?" For instance, "Can you tell me where the nearest coffee shop is?" This is a polite way to request information. Another useful expression is, "Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know?" An example would be, "Do you know what time the movie starts? Do you know what time the movie starts? Do you know what time the movie starts?" It's a handy phrase when you're seeking knowledge about something. Lastly, "Could you please? Could you please? Could you please?" For example, "Could you please pass the salt?" Or "Could you please help me with this task?" For example, "Could you please pass the salt?" Or "Could you please help me with this task?" For example, "Could you please pass the salt?" Or "Could you please help me with this task?" This expression is a courteous way to ask for assistance. It's often followed by a verb. These phrases are not just polite, but they're also clear and to the point, making them perfect for everyday conversations. Remember, it's not just about the words we use, but also how we use them. These phrases are not just polite, but they're also clear and to the point, making them perfect for everyday conversations. Remember, it's not just about the words we use, but also how we use them. With these phrases, you can ask for information smoothly in English. We've covered a lot of ground today, haven't we? We started by delving into common greetings and introductions. Remember, a simple "how do you do" or "nice to meet you" can set the tone for a friendly conversation. Then, we moved on to expressing opinions and feelings. "I think, I feel, in my opinion." These phrases are your best friends when voicing your thoughts. Next, we discussed how to ask for information. "Could you tell me? Do you know? Can you help me with?" These are your go-to phrases when you're curious or in need of assistance. We've explored a range of everyday English expressions